Hey guys, it is Christian here, and earlier today we had the Oscar nominations, and in this video we're just going to talk about their nominees' reactions. These are usually cool to see, so let's get started. Before I enter this video, I just want to tell me what you think of these reactions. There's quite a bit of them we have to go over, so yeah. Our first reaction comes from Kenneth Branagh, who was nominated for Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Original Screenplay for Belfast. He said, "It's a long way from the streets of Belfast to the Academy Awards. Today I think of my mother and father and my grandparents, how proud they were to be Irish, how much this city meant to them. They would have been overwhelmed by this incredible honor, as am I. Given a story as personal as this one, it's a hell of a day for my family and the family of our film. I thank Academy voters for their incredible and generous recognition. We are honored to be among the other extraordinary nominees in a remarkable year for films, and I salute the superb cast and crew of Belfast for their exceptional talent, comradeship, and kindness." So this is just proof that these nominations mean a ton to a lot to these nominees, and it's proof of that. And it was perfectly an example with Kenneth Branagh. Our next reaction comes from Denis Villeneuve, who was nominated for Best Picture and Best Adapted Screenplay for Dune, but not Director, sadly. "Here is a trick for all filmmakers on Oscar nomination morning. At the very last minute before announcement, make pancakes. It helps with the stress. Now that it's over, I could say two things. First, I could not be more proud of my whole team who got 10 nominations. Massive congratulations to Mary Parent and Cale Boiter for our Best Picture nomination, to John Spates and Eric Roth for our Best Adapted Screenplay nomination, and to Hans Zimmer, Joe Walker, Greg Fraser, Patrice Vermette, Zuzana Sipos, Paul Lambert, Tristan Miles, Brian Connor, Jared Nefzer, Jacqueline West, Bob Morgan, Donald Mowat, Love Larson, Eva Von Barr, Mac Ruth, Mark Mangini, Theo Green, Doug Hempel, and Ron Bartlett on their much-deserved recognition." Shouting out everyone. That's great. "Thank you to the Academy. We had an amazing morning, none of which would have been possible without our incredible cast. On behalf of the entire producing team, we thank you for your hard work in making my old dream a reality. And finally, thank you to the legendary and Warner Bros. Teams. Second, make sure you put enough eggs in the preparation. Our pancakes were a disaster." I love Villeneuve. He's great. He should have been nominated for Best Director. Our next one comes from Patrick Watchberger, who was nominated for Best Picture for Coda. There may only be a handful of times that a story that touches the human heart crosses a producer's path. There are even fewer times that a producer succeeds in adapting that story to its fullest potential. Coda is one of those stories. Having been entrusted with the original French film, Philippe, Jerome, Fabrice, and I were fortunate enough to entice Sean Hayter to so beautifully adapt and direct Coda, Amelia Jones to bless us with her charm and captivating voice, and Marlee Matlin, Troy Kotsur, and Daniel Durant to elevate the story and bestow its authenticity. I am blessed and extremely proud to have Coda be a first film in my return to independent producing and to have partnered with such consistently supported distributor as Apple. And now for its Best Picture nomination by my fellow Academy members. Come what may, Coda is picture perfect." Oh yeah, that's a good pun. Good pun. So it just proves how much these nominations mean a ton to these nominees right here. I love that they're all shouting out their fellow team members who helped get them to this journey. That's great. Our next one comes from Tim White and Trevor Wright, who were both nominated for Best Picture for King Richard. We are incredibly honored for King Richard to be included in this year's list of Best Picture nominees. This film was truly a labor of love that started with both of us being personally inspired by the journey of the Williams family and their unwavering pursuit of their dreams. Along the way, their story touched countless cast and crew members as well as audiences all over the world. We are humbled by the opportunity to tell this story and share in this success with the incredible group of actors and filmmakers that made this possible. Yeah, that's great. Our next one comes from Steven Spielberg and Christy Moscow Krager. Sorry if I mispronounced the name. Who were nominated for Best Picture for West Side Story. Spielberg also got a director nomination. On behalf of our entire production, we are honored that the Academy has recognized our film. Filmmaking is by nature a collaborative experience, and we learn that firsthand that musicals require a special kind of team effort. We share today's excitement with the families and estates of West Side Story creators, our fellow nominees, our incredible screenwriter Tony Kushner, our much-missed friend and cheerleader Stephen Sondheim, and fans all over the world who celebrate West Side Story's singular music and timeless story of intolerance, love, and ultimately hope. West Side Story is one of my favorite out of the Best Picture nominees. The only one I haven't seen is Drive My Car, and I have to watch that one soon. Our next one comes from Adam McKay, who was nominated for Best Original Screenplay and Best Picture for Don't Look Up. I could not be more thrilled. Loved seeing the recognition for our incredibly talented composer Nicholas Bertel and our legendary editor Hank Corwin. I'm honored by the original screenplay nomination with David Sirota, especially as I personally started as a writer, and most of all, of course, Best Picture nomination, which is a reflection of hundreds of people who went above and beyond to make this movie happen during such challenging and difficult times. Thank you to the Academy. I am extremely grateful. These nominations mean a ton to people. They do. They really do. And it would mean a ton to me if I was nominated. Our next one comes from Nicole Kidman, who was nominated for Best Actress for Being the Ricardos. Wow, I'm so overwhelmed. Just having breakfast with my family when the nominations came in. What a beautiful way to find out. I share this with them, Javier, JK, Nina, and with all the cast and Aaron Sorkin, as this is ours together. This was the hardest role I've ever done, and to be honored this way is deeply appreciated. And to Lucy Arnaz and Desi Arnaz Jr., thank you for trusting me with the opportunity to inhabit your mother, Lucille Ball, as one of Hollywood's greatest icons. She was ahead of her time, from actress to producer to studio head, mother, and wife. She's an extraordinary inspiration. Thank you, Lucille Ball, and to everyone who worked on this film, both in front of and behind the camera during our passionate and hard-working crew, Amazon, Todd Black, Aaron Sorkin. This nomination is ours to share. Our next one comes from another Best Actress nominee, Olivia Colman, who is nominated for Best Actress for The Lost Daughter. Oh my god, yes, I'm so excited. And with Maggie and Jesse, our fellow nominees, this feeling right now is bloody brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I love Olivia Colman. She's great. She gives the best speeches. Our next one comes from a Best Actor nominee and the GOAT of actors, Denzel Washington, who was nominated for Best Actor for Tragedy of Macbeth. The Tragedy of Macbeth was one of the best experiences of my career. Joel Coen is a genius, and I hope the nominations for the film will allow for more people to enjoy a terrific cinematic experience. Thank you to the members of the Academy for the recognition, and to Apple and A24 for their ongoing support. And then next we have another Best Actor nominee, Javier Bardem, for Being the Ricardos. To embody Desi Arnaz's spirit was a privilege and an honor to be connected to his energy, and legacy is something I will never forget. Thank you to his entire family for trusting me with the responsibility of bringing this larger-than-life entertainer and entrepreneur to screen. Thank you to the Academy for this acknowledgement. It is a very special moment for me to be recognized among the talented actors of our time. Denzel Washington, Will Smith, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Andrew Garfield. Shouting out fellow nominees, love it. Congratulations to my friends Nicole and JK for your much-deserved recognitions. Thank you to Aaron Sorkin for the beautiful script and direction that brought us all here. And finally, thank you to Amazon for your unwavering support. I couldn't be happier to share this celebration with my talented wife, Penelope, for her work in Parallel Mothers. Thank you. So yeah, Penelope Cruz was also nominated for Parallel Mothers. Penelope Cruz and Javier Bardem are married, if you didn't know that, by the way. And we have yet another Best Actor nominee with Andrew Garfield for Tick, Tick, Boom, who was nominated for Best Actor for Tick, Tick, Boom. Never in my wildest dreams did I believe I would be given the chance to honor Jonathan Larson and his legacy of revolutionary art and community healing through his heartfelt movie Tick Tick Boom. By bestowing this recognition upon me, you honor our genius, director Lin-Manuel Miranda, our producers Julie Larson, Julie O, and Celia Costes, the entire cast and crew, and everyone at Imagine and Netflix. We are a true family to our core. To be among 26 leading male performances, to be nominated for an Oscar for their work in a musical, and to be initialized into that group with the likes of Bing Crosby, Roy Scheider, Gene Kelly, and James Cagney, I am deeply humbled. All I long for is to tell stories that remind us of how to live. Jonathan's story offers us a treasure map. Thank you for keeping his song reverberating through our universe. Love, Andrew. And then we have another lead actor nominee with Benedict Cumberbatch, who was nominated for Best Actor for The Power of the Dog. I am deeply floored and humbled by this recognition from the Academy. To be a part of this cinematic masterpiece has been one of the greatest privileges of my career. Jane Campion, our friend and fearless leader, congratulations on yet again breaking the glass ceiling, and thank you for the gift of Phil Burbank. As an actor, to play someone this complex, this challenging, this nuanced, is truly a reward for in and of itself. Cody, Jesse, and Kirsten, I am so proud of you, my friends, and for our colleagues whose exceptional work brought this great novel to life on screen. 12 is my new favorite number. Thank you again. And then we have Ariana DeBose, who was nominated for Best Supporting Actress for West Side Story and is going to win as well. My morning walk along the river was extra special today. I am absolutely overjoyed by this morning's news. To be recognized alongside such incredible women for their inspiring performances is surreal enough. But to share the celebration with Stephen, Kirsty, Chrissy, and the entire team that made our beautiful movie is a dream come true. I'm so thankful to the Academy for this acknowledgement, and am beyond grateful to Stephen, Chrissy, and everyone at Amblin and Disney. What a moment. And then we have another supporting actress nominee, Kirsten Dunst, who was nominated for supporting actress for The Power of the Dog, her first nomination. To be honored by the Academy is a truly humbling experience. For both Jesse and I to get our first nominations together is beyond our wildest dreams. Congratulations to Jane, Benedict, Cody, and Jesse on their nominations, and the entire cast and crew of The Power of the Dog. Working on this film was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I'm forever grateful for Jane trusting me to bring Rose's story to life. Thank you to the Academy for recognizing our work and for putting me amongst such a remarkable group of actresses. I don't know what she's talking about in the beginning when she says for both Jesse and I got our first nominations together as Beyond Our Rosters. I think she might be referring to Plemons because I know two Jessies got nominated, Jessie Buckley and Jesse Plemons. So I'm assuming she's talking about Plemons. She's definitely talking about Plemons in the other sentence, though. And then we have Kieran Hines, who was nominated for Best Supporting Actor for Belfast. Having worked in this industry for nearly 50 years, I thought there wasn't much that could surprise me still. Today, I can honestly say I am astounded, thrilled, and deeply grateful. And then we have another supporting actor nominee, Cody Smith-McPhee, who is nominated for Best Supporting Actor for The Power of the Dog. Where do I even begin? I'm simply elated. This is beyond even my wildest imagination. To be nominated for an Academy Award is such a tremendous honor, and I'm so thankful to everybody who has played a role in getting me into this position. I'm forever indebted to Jane's brilliance, and I'm eternally grateful for her trust in me to bring Peter to life. She's a singular talent that every actor should be so lucky to work with. I think I can speak for the cast when I say we were in the most trusted hands imaginable. I'm so proud of Jesse, Benedict, Kirsten, Ari, and everyone involved in the production for being so rightfully recognized by the Academy. I'm just so humbled, reflective, and appreciative right now. Brother the Dog was the most nominated film, and because it got 12 nominations, why would you doubt to even lose Best Picture anymore? And Cody's gonna go along with the Best Picture win. And then we have Zach Balin, who was nominated for Best Original Screenplay for King Richard. Thank you to the Academy. I'm so unbelievably proud and humbled to be nominated beside such an amazing group of writers. This film was an incredibly collaborative effort, and I'm honored to share this moment with Will, Anjanu, Pam, Demi, Sanaya, John, Tony, and the whole cast. Ray, you made a beautiful film, and we are all standing on your shoulders. I can never thank Aisha and the Williams family enough for allowing me to be a small part of their story, and to Tim, Trevor, WB, and all of the producers who put this film on their back and welded it onto the screen. Thank you. Hope you are as proud this morning as I am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we have Sean Hayter, who was nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay for Coda. She says, "Holy boot! My husband and I just screamed so loud that my dog jumped up and started humping us, and my kids just slept through it all. And this is such a dream." I had to bleep it out because it was the S word. I can't say the S word online. And then we have Stanley Nelson, who is nominated for Best Documentary Feature for Attica. Thank you to the Academy, and congratulations to my fellow nominees for Best Documentary Feature. I'm very thankful to the wonderful team at Showtime for believing in the power of this story. It's an immense honor to be nominated along with my fantastic collaborator, Trey Amari. And then we have another Best Documentary Feature nominee with Amar Questlove Thompson, who was nominated for Best Documentary Feature for, of course, Summer of Soul or When the Revolution Cannot Be Televised. He says, Oscar-nominated film director Questlove, I just need to see this in print. And he also made another tweet just with a bunch of letters. And then we have Billie Eilish and Phineas O'Connell, who were nominated for Best Original Song for No Time to Die. Words cannot describe how honored and excited we are to have been nominated for an Academy Award for our song No Time to Die. It was a lifelong dream of ours to write a Bond theme, and one we never thought would ever come true. It's completely unbelievable that we are here being recognized for the song. And this is a peak life experience for us as songwriters and artists. To be recognized today among these other incredible nominees is something we most certainly do not take for granted. Thank you to the Academy from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you to Barbara Broccoli and Michael J. Wilson for allowing us this incredible opportunity and to be a part of Daniel Craig's unparalleled legacy as James Bond. Thank you to Kerry Joji Fukunaga, and last but not least, thank you to Hans Zimmer, Stephen Lipson, and Johnny Marr for being an absolute joy to work with on this song. Billie Eilish is gonna be an Oscar winner soon, and of course it's gonna be an honor to be nominated alongside Beyonce. That's just a perfect honor. And then we have Simon Hayes, Oliver Tarney, James Harrison, Paula Massey, and Bronk Taylor, who are nominated for Best Sound for No Time to Die. We are honored that the Academy has nominated No Time to Die for Best Sound. Thank you to Carrie, Michael, and Barbara for giving us such an amazing opportunity on what is a truly magnificent Bond film. Thanks also to the hugely talented sound team that collaborated with us. And then we have Charlie Noble and Chris Carblood, who are nominated for Best Visual Effects for, once again, No Time to Die. It is over 40 years since James Bond got nominated for Best Visual Effects. So it is a tribute to Daniel Craig, Michael J. Wilson, Barbara Broccoli, Kerry Fukunaga, Mara Bryan, and the 1,000 plus No Time to Die special and visual effects crews who produced such beautiful work. We applaud the filmmakers for holding out and allowing our work to be showcased as it was intended on the big screen. And then we have Dan Louston, who was nominated for Best Cinematography for Nightmare Alley. I am so proud to have a part in creating Guillermo del Toro's world, and so honored that the Academy appreciates my work. My heartfelt thanks goes to
out to my amazing crew who tirelessly stood by me every step of the way. Thank you. Our next one comes to Stephen Deschamps, who was not production designer, who was nominated for Best Production Design for The Tragedy of Macbeth. He was nominated for, usually they have production designer and the set decorator. He was the production designer. I am honored to be nominated for an Academy Award for Best Production Design in Joel Coen's The Tragedy of Macbeth. It was a great privilege to collaborate with this crew and bring forth a unique vision of this timeless story. I am honored to be recognized by the members of the Academy and be in the company of such inspiring production design nominees. I am incredibly grateful to Joel Coen and Frances McDormand for spearheading this project and inviting me along for the journey. With gratitude to my fellow collaborators, talented crew, Apple TV Plus, and A24. And then we have Tomorrow Deverell, who is the production designer who was nominated for Best Production Design for Nightmare Alley. Thank you to the Academy for this honor, and congratulations to all our fellow nominees. A very special gratitude to Guillermo del Toro for breathing life into Nightmare Alley and taking us all on such an artful adventure in film excellence. Wow. Our next one comes from Shane Vue, sorry if I mispronounced the last name, who was the set decorator who was nominated for Best Production Design for Nightmare Alley. It is such an honor to be part of such an amazing creative team. Thank you, Guillermo, for your vision and leadership on such a wonderful project. And then we have another Nightmare Alley team, Louis Sequeira, who was nominated for Best Costume Design for Nightmare Alley. Congratulations to all the nominees. I am so incredibly honored to be recognized amongst such a group of talented designers and beautiful work. Thanks to my stellar costume team, our producers Miles, Dale, and Bradley Cooper, everyone at Searchlight Pictures, and of course, Guillermo, for allowing me to help bring his vision to life. It's a fantastic day. And then we have another costume design nominee, Paul Tazewell, who's nominated for Best Costume Design for West Side Story. I'm filled with gratitude, especially for Steven Spielberg, Christy Moscow, and everyone at Amblin and 20th Century Studios. Being invited into the circle of exemplary talents with whom Steven surrounds himself has been utterly life-changing, and I will forever cherish my West Side Story experience with humanity and great joy. Thank you to the Academy for this beautiful honor. What a bright and shining moment. And then I have Reina D'Angelo, who is nominated for Best Production Design for West Side Story. I'm thrilled to be nominated in a year full of so much amazing talent and to have been part of the team that brought Steven's vision to life. And then we have Hans Zimmer, who is nominated for Best Original Score for Dune. To our peers in the Academy, our deepest appreciation. But my heart and gratitude belongs to our director, my fellow artists, and our producers. My musicians all came on a reckless journey with me, traveling thousands of miles into an unknown future, just to find that all the music was right there in their souls, and that all they had to do was touch and delight the work with it. And then we have Nicholas Bertel, who's nominated for Best Original Score for Don't Look Up. I am profoundly honored to receive this Oscar nomination for Don't Look Up. This is my fourth project with Adam McKay, and it has been a real privilege to have such an amazing creative partner and friend. It surely means so much to me. And then we have Massimo Catini-Parini, who was co-nominated alongside Jacqueline Duran for Best Costume Design for Cyrano. I am so honored to be recognized with an Academy Award nomination alongside the talented Jacqueline Duran, who won 2 years ago for Little Women. For doing what I love most in the world, designing costumes is my life's passion, and to be praised with such high honors is very humbling. Working on Cyrano and immersing myself in a barbecue period was a dream come true, and I want to thank Joe for the beautiful opportunity. Thank you so much. Massimo Catini-Parini was also nominated last year for Pinocchio, if you guys did not know that. And then we have Jacqueline Duran, who was also nominated for Costume Design for Cyrano. How amazing. Thank you to everyone in the Academy who voted for Cyrano. It is such an honor to be nominated in the costume category alongside Massimo Cattini Perini. Most importantly, I want to thank Joe Wright for giving us his beautiful vision to interpret and make it real. And for me, working with Haley Bennett to find the visual language to express Roxanne's story was a pleasure and a journey of discovery. Having the chance to look at an historical period with fresh eyes is a gift for a costume designer. Thank you. And then we have Paolo Sorrentino, who was the director of the Best International Feature nominee, The Hand of God from Italy, Italia. I am delighted with this nomination. For me, it is already a great victory. It is a reason for emotion because it is a prestigious recognition of the themes of the film, which are the things I believe in: irony, freedom, tolerance, pain, lightheartedness, willingness, future, Naples, and my mother. To get here, it took enormous teamwork. Therefore, I had to thank Netflix, Fremantle, the apartment, the amazing actors, and an unforgettable crew. And then my children and my wife, who love me in the most beautiful way, never taking me seriously. That's it. That's all. Those are all the nominee reactions. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.